We wheel them and we turn them and we rock them and we sound them and we tempo them and laughs the rhythm sweet.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Rhythm Suite. I'm your host Felicia Renee, and today we're going to see what's cooking in Omar's kitchen. Hi guys, welcome back. We're standing here with Omar Walters, who is the founder of Omar's Kitchen. Welcome, Omar.
How you doing?
Good, thank you. So now tell us, why did you want to find Omar's Kitchen?
Well, pretty much it found me. A lot of times I was doing a lot of parties. It wasn't really like something that we were making money off of cooking. We're all together. Everybody got to eat. Instead of saving, let's save some money, and instead of ordering food, let me just chef up some stuff. And going out to a restaurant was like. So.
You ain't got no money for that.
Yeah, exactly.
So you were cooking before?
I was cooking before, but it wasn't professionally.
To this level, I see.
Once in a while I used to help my mom out. She used to do caterings and stuff for her parties. So I used to just help her out in the kitchen every now and then, To me, it just come that like the norm,
Right.
Just,
like, come help me out in the kitchen.
Yeah, watch the pot, make sure nothing.
Right.
So, at that time, I didn't realize it was like kind of helping me to develop like a foundation of cooking.
Right.
It was just kind of, when I lived on my own, I thought it was like the norm. Like,
right.
oh yeah, everybody knows how to make curry goat. Everybody knows how to make curry chicken. And, I thought it was like the norm, like.
Then you met your friends.
My friends would come over, and girls I would date in the beginning were like, wow, you're making this. I'm like, isn't that the norm? Like everybody.
I love that. So then what would you say your motivation was for opening Omar's Kitchen?
It's one of those things where they always say, you don't go searching for something, it kind of finds you. It's like one of the things where it happened so quickly overnight, It was like 1 minute we're in the backyard jerking up some chicken, chilling, playing dominoes. Next minute, we're doing stuff and it's getting recognition and everything like that.
Speaking of recognition, you were in the Gleaner.
Yeah.
Right? So how was that? How did that feel?
I felt good. I got some calls back home. My grandmother called me. Aww. She was like, boy, you never mentioned, say, man, your grandmother. Enough people know me and they would know, say, I'm a grandson. So I mean, I was like, okay, thank you.
That's nice.
But it was an honor. It felt kind of good to just, people call me back from home. They're like sending me the pictures of the paper. It was kind of like, it felt good.
Oh, nice. How would you say that your Jamaican roots have influenced Omar's Kitchen?
It influenced it a lot, just by every plate we put out. One thing about Jamaicans, we do so many different dishes, so many different ways. I done had 30 different styles of curry goat. So that influenced me in my dishes a lot. A lot of time I put a spin on stuff. It encouraged me to, be diverse with everything, add flavor to the food, that kick, Do
you ever think about taking Omar's Kitchen back to Jamaica?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah?
Actually, later on down the line in the career, I want to open up a restaurant in Jamaica.
Oh, wow.
And in my hometown of Mandeville, I want a sports bar kind of feel, finger food kind of in and out.
So you ever think about opening something here in the States?
Yes. So we're working on some stuff now, so we're trying to push for that to hopefully happen by summer.
So why did you choose to do private dining instead of, the regular route of going into a restaurant, working under a sous chef?
One of the main reasons is a client hit me up and they wanted to do a private dinner for like one of their celebrity clients. And then I was like, sure. I don't know anything about that. I was like, we'll figure it out, whatever. So when I realized it's kind of like something that's like transitioned into a restaurant, but without being in a restaurant.
Right.
It was kind of fun. I was like, wow, this is cool. Looking back at it now, I kind of just cringe oh my God, you played it like that? After we did the first one, when we took the pictures to social media, it was like, the response was like overwhelming.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's like, we want that. I want to do this. I want a private dinner. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. We don't do private dinners. We're like, we started hosting a lot of private dinners and private events just based off of that one experience, and I'm so glad I didn't say no, because at one point I was getting ready to be like, we don't do that. That's not what we don't do that. That's not our thing. But we said let's give it a try.
Thank God for that first one.
Yeah, thank God for that first one. I never look at the pictures.
But then that kind of speaks to you changing along with the business, right? So
yes, definitely. From the way we decorated the table down to the way we plated the food and
The plating
I don't
food
even
really got
looking
you,
at-
huh?
Yeah, I don't even like looking at the stuff. But we evolved. That's a
Yeah.
good thing. We grew and evolved from that first one, you know.
So what challenges have you faced in this business?
Right now, the challenges we face now, pretty much just trying to expand out of our comfort zone, which is New York, and we just want to do events more out west, down south, the Caribbean.
All right, so what do you think about Omar's Kitchen today?
I think Omar's Kitchen is fancy. It's good. I like the vibe. I like the ambiance.
I love Omar's Kitchen's food because they are excellent.
One day I'm gonna have him cater my wedding or, you know, whatever.
It was my first time trying shrimp and grits. It was outstanding.
I like the atmosphere is classy, the food is different. It met my expectations. I've always followed him on Instagram and today I finally got a chance to come out.
Thumbs up to Kev and his staff. Everything was excellent.
I'm having a really good time. The drinks are smashing.
The mac and cheese is great. Yeah.
Will you be coming back?
Yes, indeed.
This is Omar Walters from Omar's Kitchen and the Rhythm Suite.
We'll be right back.